forward position. At 6'7", number 33, at the other forward position. At 6'7", number 9, at guard, standing 6'5", number 17, manning the middle at 7 foot even, number 2, at guard, 6'3", number 1,
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Johnson. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Nicholas Claxton out there with Williams. And it's Wilson in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Now here's Russell. 5 on the clock. And here he goes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, there's Russell flashing that quickness. This is why his guys encourage him to attack the rack, because he does have that speed.
It's Sharp on the wing, covered by Johnson. Outside Sharp. There's a screen. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Claxton. Here's Wilson. Outside, Williams. Outside, Johnson. Over Sharp. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
With the step back. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
What's up?
And that one falls for Simons. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Outside Sharp. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Out to Simons. Takes a three. Drains the triple. Simons got 6 points.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
Russell finds Johnson. No good there. Good D by Sharp.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Grant the screen. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. Fourth, the Nets.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Denny Avdius checked in for Portland. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Right side, Williams. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Avdia, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Simons against Russell. Clock at 6. And it's Simons missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Johnson. And Ayton pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by Portland. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Clowney. Sharp against Williams. Outside Russell. Over Simons. Russell, that's good. Russell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Three-pointer Sharp. Offensive rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Johnson passes to Williams. Now here's Russell. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Banton comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Henderson outside. Ayton, a screen on Simmons. Henderson for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Williams passes to Martin. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Henderson. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Williams punches it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Simmons. He came away with 14 points in his last game. They need this. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Simmons. Over Henderson. And there's Simmons on the assist from Williams.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And that does it for the first quarter. Portland ahead. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Trailblazers lead by 5. On the floor for the Nets. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Sharp in at the center position. They set the pick. Avdia from outside. The rebound by the Nets. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. And guys, the Blazers were ecstatic on draft night when two-time national champion Donovan Clingan fell to them at the number 7 overall pick. The 7'2" giant provides instant rebounding and rim protection. For a team in search of a defensive upgrade, he is a proven quantity. I am curious how Clingan fits to a center rotation that does include DeAndre Ayton.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Henderson finds Williams. Here's Kamari. Simmons defending. Back to Williams. Pass to Clingan. Clock is at 3. Here's Henderson with the drive. Blocked! They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time for Brooklyn. Watford's checked in for Sharp. And it's Whitehead in for Martin. Nets trail by 7. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Simmons, and he lays it up and in. Simmons has gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Clingan. Back to Avdia. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Simmons with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Trailblazers lead by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Grant's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Kamara. Simmons, the pass to Russell. There's a screen. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Russell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Russell's got 8.
Yeah, some guys just have a feel for how to score the ball. Russell is firmly in that group.
Simons outside. Shot clock at 6. 19-footer. Claxton with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Martin, the pass to Simmons. Simmons is double. Here's Clowney. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to Simons. Banked it in off the glass. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Portland.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. Pass to Russell. Here's Wilson. Back to Russell. Claxton a screen on Simons. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Simons.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Here's Russell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Just willing that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamari. On the wing, Simons. Up and over Russell. And it's Simons missing.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Russell, that's good. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
It's all coming together for Russell on offense. He's found his groove, and he is staying in it.
Pass to Sharp. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Portland, no good that time either.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Back to Russell. Shoots over Simons. The shot by Russell, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Portland ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Cavaliers. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They lead by 4. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharp. And it's Kamari in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Simons. Clock at 4. Over Russell. And it's Simons missing. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Wilson. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Wilson, no good. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Simons passes to Graham. Oh, Williams with the block. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The shot by Russell, no good. Trailblazers lead by 4. Pass to Sharp. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Outside Johnson. Now Claxton. Russell from outside. On target from range. Russell's got 15.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Russell to pass to Claxton. And here is Williams. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Russell for the lead. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Simons finds Sharp. Tries the 9-footer, and that one's long. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Johnson passes to Wilson. Pass to Russell. Fires the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Sharp against Johnson. And that one's good. Sharp.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Nets with a lead. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Wilson passes to Williams. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Sharp with it. Russell covering. Sharp against Russell. Pass to Ayton. Over Williams. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Sharp. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Russell to pass to Claxton. Now Johnson. Russell deciding where to go with it. Inside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Really left him alone that time. Williams has got 5.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Rupert, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Wilson. Martin, he's checked in for Johnson. And Simmons is subbed in for Russell. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Aiden. Back to Henderson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Simmons with the block.
And you could feel the swat from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks.
Murray's checked in for Rupert. .124 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Murray. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And there's the lob, and it's Simmons with the jam.
So often Simmons is the one making the pass. This time, he's on the finishing end.
Avdia finds Henderson. Fires from deep. The shot no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Williams. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Henderson. Aiden in the high post. Over Simmons. Aiden, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Simmons, the pass to Williams. Simmons against Henderson. Outside Simmons. Over Henderson. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the 4. Here's Awoma, defended by Avdia. Down low. Here's Clowney. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nets lead by 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Murray. And they double up Murray. Outside Williams. Pass to Avdia. Fires from way outside. Can't hit that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Simmons looking around. From 7. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
To the inside. Clingan. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Beekman, defended by Murray. Here's Simmons. Pass to Beekman. There's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Henderson with it. Now Sharp defending. Back to Avdia. No good with a layup. Nets leading by 9. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Blazers trail by 11. Outside Sharp. And he lobs it up.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Russell with the ball. Clock at 6. Over Simons. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 26 points.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Sharp. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. That free throw good from Sharp. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Claxton. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Simons. Ayton, the screen on Russell. From about 16, Ayton. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn leading by 10. Tries the spin move. Pass to Claxton. Now Russell. Screen by Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And Russell finishes it off. Russell's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, a high-profile score since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharp. Pass to Simons. Shoots over Johnson. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Sharp. Sharp's got his third assist of the night. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Russell finds Johnson. Here's Wilson. He's covered by Grant. And Williams punches it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Simons outside. Ayton, a screen on Russell. There's Simons with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Simons got 7 points here in the quarter.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And Russell is a shoot-first kind of player, a combo guard who doesn't lack any confidence.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Aiden. Three-pointer. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Wilson. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the 3. And Aiden pulls it down. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.